Phuan Thai Meng's transposition offers a dazzling discourse in place, using a montage of videos sourced from the internet, video game snippets, texts written by the artist, images, and a diagram. Phuan conjures a constellation of conceptualizations that oscillate from properly philosophical to the popular. Like the mud skipper, the artist's favored animal correlative that recurs in the video work and the prints, the strategy is amphibious, alternating between high theory and low theory. From Yuqui's proposition on planetary thinking, by way of Heidegger and Bruno Latour, to Bruce Lee and his now seminal monologue on how to fight and be like water. Transposition, quote, attempts to explore how technology as a medium facilitates the transition from an exclusionary imagination of localization to a wider perception of local and place, end quote. In a diagram that the artist designed as part of the work, he proposes the present time as a liminal space that blurs the thresholds between the past and the future. In his video work, the artist thinks through place in relation to the material infrastructure of the internet and how it has, quote, connected continents, end quote, and has mediated how we imagine places and localities. From a state-sponsored tourism campaign on Malaysia's, quote, successes and challenges in transforming a once colonial land into a thriving, multicultural and dynamic country, end quote, to technologies mapping augmented reality onto busy city streets and allowing humans to interact with virtual entities, to virtual reality pop girl avatars, to talks about cyber citizens and synthetic bodies. At the core of one's work is an account of how the fraught conditions of placemaking stands against globalization, and what Yuqui nominates as a, quote, planetary lack of sense-making, end quote, or in another tenor, against globalization as the exhaustion of planetary resources. Phuan Thai Meng opens up questions about the making of place, and what and whose desires inform its shaping, its architects, its users, or the authorities that oversee it. At turns ludic and somber, but always lucid in teasing out the intricacies of technological evolution in contemporary times. Transposition shows how conceptualizations of place should always be inextricable from bodies, objects, and forms of liquidities or boundary crossing, constituting for the artist, quote, a social framework through liminal spaces, end quote.